charge sheets present before this court are named. The second order is the one by the High Court, by Justice Professor Sifuna, issued on 16th April, still today. The order grants the third accused persons spectacle bail.
Any of the accused persons here, accused persons in this matter, whether or not they are petitioners in this petition. And for that matter, I wish to refer the court to that particular letter which was mentioned by my learned friend acting for the DPP. He mentioned a press statement dated 13th of April 2024, and that is what is referred to as a letter in that particular order. And Your Honor, the first paragraph, yes?
It is an annex.
It's an annex, Your Honor. It's annexed to the supporting affidavit, and it's the last 2 pages of that bundle that contains the pleadings.
I've seen it.
You've seen it, Your Honor?
I've seen it.
Yes. And Your Honor,
yes,
that particular letter, the first paragraph says that the Director of Public Prosecution has made the decision to charge Murang'a County government officials of a procurement irregularities amounting to 240 million. And it continues, Your Honor, to even mention these companies, that is accused number 9 and 10.
It names all the accused persons.
And it names all the accused persons at paragraph 2.
Yes.
So, Your Honor, if the import of the order is to stop that decision, then none of the accused persons herein ought to be charged until further directions are issued on the 23rd of April this year.
Until you had a safe journey from Murang'a?
Well, it was not just a safe one. Perhaps we have asked whether I had a safe flight.
Yeah, I'm amazed by your speech.
Yeah, we had a safe flight.
So I hope you keep it up. Another time you are in another part, I expect you
Yes, Your
to move
Honor.
by the same speed.
We hope we shall always be having clients.
But I hope you have settled.
Yes.
Okay. Now tell us what
We have
your
also
message. We have had a lot from Mr. Nyam.
Yes, Your Honor.
And we said it's good.
Yes.
At least, very unfair.
Yes,
But, you are very fast flight order.
Yes, Your Honor.
We fail to hear it.
Your Honor, we are most obliged by the indulgence.
Okay.
That you are to wait for us.
Yes.
Your Honor, just to add on what my senior has submitted on.
Yes.
I'm actually wondering whether this court has a matter before it.
Yes.
Noting that these orders were issued last evening at around between 3 to 4 p.m. That is when we noticed at the platform that the judge, Lady Justice Gidua,
You're
has
saying the orders were issued?
between 3 to 4 p.m. on the
Between
15th
3
to 4 p.m. on the 15th of April 2024.
on the
15th of April 2024. Sorry, 16, Your Honor, 16. 16.
That's
I
yesterday.
beg your pardon.
Yes, that's yesterday. Yes.
Your Honor, the import of that is that the orders became effective immediately. And we took the honor to inform our learned friends through various mechanisms that an order had been issued. It tells you, Your Honor, that they had to swiftly move to arrest.
Hey, Mr. Gino, now you are deviating. You are now deviating and you are
So Your Honor, I'm well again.
So tell me, when you serve, that's what is important.
Your Honor, we immediately served them through various mechanisms, but we can simply say that
You serve
We swerved through, I wouldn't say it was actual service, to be honest. This is the time that we have now served them officially.
Okay, now you have delivered.
Yes.
Not service, eh?
Yes, we have now served them, but they had knowledge of the order.
Okay, Mr. Ndego.
Yes,
Let's say what we can live with.
I'm going to yes. So they are now duly served.
Yes.
We are aware that they have verified the orders and they have perused the court file to confirm their authenticity. And as such, the import of this order, Your Honor, noting that it is staying the implementation of the decision to charge.
We stand erected until the court notes down that we are reading the court.
You know, we stand erected, bearing in mind that there is already a charge sheet in the court. Now we stand
So you
erected,
stand
what
erected.
transpires next.
Yes. Anyway, that's better.
Yeah.
This matter now turns on the imports and effects of the two High Court orders issued at Murang'a High Court and Milimani High Court, E004 of 2024, Mwangi, Iria, and two others, one as the DPP, and three others. Decision by Lady Justice C.W. Kidua, which was made on the 16th of April 2024, and the order was sealed on the 17th of April 2024. And the same order was brought before this court at 3 p.m. and delivered by the hand of Learned Counsel, Mr. Ndego. That's in open courts. The order is in the nature of a conservatory order, staying the DPP's decision to charge the three respondents to staying the three decision, staying the decision of the DPP to charge the three respondents who are now the charge sheets before these courts as the first, sixth, and seventh accused persons. This application, the application and affidavit in support of the matter before Murang'a High Court bears the press copy of the DPP's communique dated the 13th of April 2023, where all the accused persons in the charge sheets present before these courts are named. The second order is the one by the High Court by Justice Professor Sifuna, issued on 16th April, sealed today. The order grants the third accused persons special bail pending admission on the 24th of April 2024. In effect, the proceeding for these courts, and as well as the decision of the DPP to charge all the accused persons stands stayed pending the outcome of the two matters which are in the High Court at Murang'a, a petition and a miscellaneous application before the High Court here in Milimani. That's pending the various dates that are indicated in these orders. So this court stands bound by the orders of the superior courts at the moment these orders were served, and I'm specific today at 3 p.m. That being the case then, these will be the orders this court will issue. One, that the taking of plea in this matter, which is Milimani Chief Magistrate Courts, E0112 of 2024, Republic vs. Mwangi Iria, and 9 others, is hereby deferred pending the determination of Murang'a petition number E004 of 2024, Mwangi Iria, and 2 others, one as the DPP and 3 others. And also the High Court miscellaneous application number E114 of 2024, Jane Wanjiru Mbudia versus DPP and 2 others. So both matters have informed this court to stay in taking of the plea. Number 2, that's order number 2. The 6th and 7th accused persons now before the courts are hereby unconditionally discharged pending the hearing and determination of the two High Court cases which I've mentioned in prayer in order number 1. The third order, that this matter shall be mentioned on the 29th of April, because I've noted the dates when you are going before the High Courts. I've added a few days, but we need to keep track of what is happening. So we have a mention on the 29th of April 2024. The mention shall be done before the duty courts. What is the purpose of the mention? You just update us. Because you have a matter before us, you update us on what is the outcome or the position of your two High Court cases. And for purpose of the accused persons who are brought before these courts, I order that the attendance will be dispensed with during that mention. Is there any clarification that council may want from those orders?
Yes, Your Honor, but perhaps we will come for that on that day, because and we were guided by your orders, Your Honor.
Yes.
Have been stayed,
Oh.
and the consequence of that stay is that there is no even charge sheet before you, that the court is not seized of any matter. That's my interpretation.
With criminals, what is a good judge? What would you do with it?
Your Honor, if I was seated where you are seated,
Okay.
and fortunately I'm here assaulting you,
Yes, yes, yes.
is that I would have read the order this way.
Yes.
Or I would have read to take, conservatory order staying and restraining the respondents from implementing and taking actions that may amount to implementing the first respondent's decision. The implementation is through a charge sheet or a charge before the court.
So a charge has been brought before
Yes,
the court is seized of the matter.
yes,
And indeed, just to put it in a more concise way, isn't it?
yes, sir.
It is a number in our registry.
Yes,
Just
sir.
to put it that way.
Yes,
It's
sir.
already a number from there. Do I go and grab it?
No, you should endorse that there is no charge sheet before you.
I endorse there is no charge sheet.
The court should take note.
Which law?
Unless I have a different interpretation of
Which provisions?
There is no provision. It is the order of the High Court. But I'm well guided, Your Honor. I'll take.
You see what I'm telling you is in silence. If you go and say you quash the proceedings, you quash the charge, it is different. Correct?
Remember, we are not quashing the charge sheet. We are quashing the decision.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah? Because you see, by the time you came in, something has been done.
Yes, sir.
A charge sheet has been filed.
Yes, sir.
And you won't blame me for filing it. Will you blame me?
No, not at all.
I have no choice.
Yes, sir.
What I've simply said, I have told you, because now there is a charge sheet, and you see you are also an officer of the court. Something, and by your second thought, you are saying it's a critical principle of justice.
Yes, sir.
That the court does not take away, does not turn away a litigant.
Yes, sir.
It may come either in his reverse, whichever way,
Yes, sir.
in a bad way,
Yes, sir.
but as a court, the very first thing that we do is we just tell you welcome. So what I just did, I just said yes, welcome. But now you have brought a high, so what am I supposed to do?
Well, I'm well guided.
Because the DPP brought what he brought.
I'm well guided.
What am I supposed to do?
I'm respectfully guided.
Yes.
Your Honor, mine is just
Yes.
minor clarification.
Yes, yes.
Maybe out of convenience.
Yes.
First of all, I
Anytime you will appear anywhere, Mr. Wanyama, I've given everyone who is going anywhere, we'll always talk about bring up and, another way of knowing what is happening. So the measure, I put it, is just a measure of good practice and case management.
Yeah.
That at the end of the day, I know what is that. Because, like, for example, even take what you may love to happen. The proceedings are quashed, correct? And you have got your court order. Will you not feel very good at least you have a date when you can come and present before the court and or will you not worry your client when you go before the High Court and you don't come back to me? Will your client not ask you, why don't you take that one?
Your Honor, on that part we are in agreement 100%.
Okay, the other one,
It is on the second bit where
the other bit,
like
for you, correct? There's the order from Murang'a, you have your own order, correct?
yes.
You know what to do as counsel. You advise accordingly. So for me, I didn't want to make any order in principle with your client because one,
Okay.
they are not before me and I didn't want to conflict with the order by the High Court. Number two, Mr. Mwanyama, I can tell you with all due honest that we dispense the attendance and in anything, should anything happen, we will always come back to the court. You know, it's not from the premise that you have submitted yourself before the court, isn't it? Yeah.
That's all right, Your Honor.
Yeah, because you can't say we won't see
We are
one
on the same
another.
page, Your Honor.
You can't say
You are on the same page, Your Honor. We thank you for.
yes. And that's what has informed me. And I say it is very good. I've got no problem. I always, like counsels, we better interact. You ask me the questions. I also pose a question to you. Then you interrogate the other. And especially for Madam Nando, the issue of service I've just noted for the record, correct? And it is good. It's a good practice for counsel. You are put in your position. They are not my orders. I won't issue any direction on now, whether you get served or you don't get served. Correct? Yeah. So we leave it at that. I know SEC has got very, informed counsels who will deal with that particular issue.
They've already been to the registry.
They're already there.
They've been there and they post
Yeah, you-
produce the file.
Yeah.
So basically it's only her and she said, yeah,
Yeah.
someone
is there. That's very good. That's very good. I like that. Go before the High Court to interrogate your issue about 157, isn't it? Yeah. Once we deal with it, you cannot just come for the measure, then you tell us. But this particular measure, I've principally put it to counsels as officers of the court. Let's come back and say what was happening, isn't it?
Yeah, just the way we are saying, let's wait.